Hi everybody, and welcome to this revision video on Introduction to Lifespan Psychology as part of Stage 1 Psychology. In this topic and this video, we'll explore how humans grow, think, feel and behave from conception all the way through to death. You'll learn about the key areas of development, how change happens, and the factors that make each person's journey unique. Let's get started. So what is lifespan psychology? Lifespan psychology is the study of how people change over time, physically, cognitively, emotionally, and socially. It looks at every stage of life, from before birth to old age, and examines how our abilities and behaviours evolve. This field helps us understand not only what changes, but also why and how those changes occur. So, the aim of lifespan psychology is to explain how and why our thoughts, feelings and behaviours change as we age. Some of these changes are common to everyone, like learning to walk or talk, while others are unique to individuals, shaped by genetics, environment and experience. Importantly, for a change to be considered developmental, it must be relatively permanent, not just a temporary shift. So looking now at stages of development. Every person develops differently. No two people are the same. Some individuals maintain their mental and physical skills well into later life, while others experience decline much earlier. Although we can't predict exactly how someone will age, studying family histories and health patterns can sometimes help in identifying possible areas of difficulty. This variation highlights how both nature and nurture play a role in our developmental journey. One of the key debates in lifespan psychology is whether development is continuous or discontinuous. Some psychologists argue that we change gradually in a smooth, ongoing way, whereas others believe that we move through distinct stages where specific changes must happen before progressing to the next level of development. So first, looking at continuous development. Continuous development refers to gradual and cumulative changes that build on existing abilities. For example, think about how height increases slowly and steadily over time. In this view, development is seen as a continuous process of improvement rather than a series of sudden leaps. Looking at discontinuous development now. So discontinuous development suggests that growth happens in stages with clear boundaries between one phase and the next. For instance, a baby may spend months crawling before suddenly learning to walk around their first birthday. Each stage involves new skills and behaviours that mark a significant shift from what came before. So as we age, it's important to support both physical and mental health through consistent activity and engagement. However, certain conditions can accelerate decline, such as Alzheimer's disease and dementia, which we've covered in cognitive and neuropsychology already. Injuries, especially traumatic brain injuries or concussions, can also impact a person's cognitive and physical abilities, depending on where the brain is affected. This reminds us that development is lifelong, and maintaining well-being is an active process. So now let's look at the types of human developmental changes. So human development can be grouped into four main areas. Physical development, which involves growth and changes in the body. Cognitive development, relating to thinking, learning, and memory. Emotional development, covering feelings and how we manage them. And social development, focusing on relationships and interaction with others. Together, these shape who we are, from infancy through to adulthood and beyond. So in summary, lifespan psychology helps us understand the complex and dynamic process of human development. By studying how we change and why those changes happen, psychologists can support healthier growth, learning, and aging throughout the lifespan. Remember, development is a lifelong journey, and no two people travel in it the exact same way.